as special, not as stupid presentations.
Hello, it's Krista again. How's it going? Good? Awesome. I thought I'd make another video because a couple of people, 2 people to be precise, have asked for another video. This time I'm not going to play my bass. What I thought I would do instead is as a special little treat for all of my friends over in various countries that you come from. I don't know how many countries you come from, but there's a lot of them. For all of you, if you were ever planning to visit this glorious country, you probably shouldn't base it on my bedroom because my bedroom's not very good. But if you're going to come and visit the glorious country that is Australia, I thought I'd give you some tips about what to expect, because we're a nice bunch, but there are a few rules, I suppose, that are native to Australia that you might not get elsewhere. So without further ado, here it is, a little list I compiled of what it is to be Australian. Obviously I'm not doing the right sort of accent at the moment. I should probably... What it is to be Australian. No, wait. Me. This is a list of things, what it is to be Australian.
Ta-da!
Right, now, first, the most important, absolutely top of the fucking list is, we like people who can take the piss out themselves. If you're one of these cunts who can't take the fucking piss out yourself, then you can just get the fuck out of here, alright? We like it when people can laugh at themselves, you know, like lots of people take themselves too seriously. Here's an example. You've got your Bill Gates, right? Well, I mean, he's not necessarily all yours Bill Gates, because he's only from one of the countries, but anyway, he got cream pied, right? At a press conference one day, he got fucking cream pie right to the gob. Now, he got really pissed off and tried to sue the people who did it. You know, it's a fucking joke! Can't you take a joke, Bill? So, on the flip side, you've got the Australian interpretation, which is one of our old opposition leaders, Kim Beazley, old Beazles. He got cream pied one day. You know what he did? He fucking ate the pie.
Yummy pie.
And he liked it too. Apparently it was a lemon meringue kind of situation. So yeah, so that's an example of how we Aussies, like we can take the piss. We can have a laugh at ourselves. Now second on the list is smug people. We don't fucking like smug people. Now, this is not to say that boasting isn't socially acceptable, because it's perfectly acceptable to be boasting in Australia, but we don't like smug cunts. Now, I'll demonstrate the difference, because some of you might be a bit confused as to what's the difference between someone who's smug and someone who's just boasting. If you're standing in a room, right, like say you're a bloke, I'm not a bloke, but say you're a bloke, you're standing in a room, you know that out of every other bloke in the room, you got the biggest cock.
Cock.
You just know, because I don't know what you've been doing, fiddling around the showers or something. Anyway, you know. If you just stand there, smile, look around going, I've got the biggest cock, there's no two ways about that. If you do that, you're being smug. The Australian way to do things is to tell everyone in the room as loud as humanly possible how big your fucking cock is. Because if you don't, you're being smug. If you do, good on ya, top bloke. Now the third thing to remember when coming to Australia is that 70% of Australian, well it's actually 72% of Australians are criminals. Now that may sound like a high figure to you, and you might be going, oh shit, I come into the country and immediately I've got a joint shoved in my mouth and someone's stealing my wallet. It's not quite that bad, but do be aware that with 72% of the population doing some kind of crime, and you've got 28% of the population who just don't give a shit. So consequently, when you come to the country, you're going to have to get to terms with the idea that we'll probably mug you. No, we're not going to mug you. No, I shouldn't say that. That's not true. But we are criminals. Now the next thing to remember is that Australia is a hot, dry, hot, dry fucking country. Absolutely fucking hot and dry. You want 2 words to hot, dry, that's it. That's the 2 words to describe Australia. It's not called a fucking sunburnt country for nothing. So what you've got to keep in mind, if you're coming over from any of these other countries where you don't have quite so much sun, like your Scandinavians or your Europeans, you come into Australia, you think to yourself, alright, I'll get some of this Australian sun. I'll just go outside, lie down, have a bit of a roasty, come back inside and be beautiful tanned. Wrong. That is not going to fucking happen. You step outside for more than 10 minutes, you are going to come back inside glowing purple. You will be so fucking sunburnt, you won't lie down for 3 weeks straight. You'll have to just lean against a wall, your forehead, to sleep. That's all you'll be able to do. So you've got to remember, slip, slop, slap. That's the 3 Australian things. Slip, you slip on a hat, slop on a shirt, and slap your kids around, I think. No, that's not right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sun safe, that's what you've got to remember.
He is holding a tube of semen.
Now, number 5 on the list, koala bears. Now, I know you come to Australia, you think, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go down to the zoo, I'll hug a koala bear, because they're so cute and cuddly. Yeah, cute and cuddly and stinking of piss. What you don't seem to understand is that koala bears are nature's fucking bums. They're sitting around on the side of trees all the time, getting pissed, because that's what eating the eucalyptus does for them. They've got little cardboard signs asking all the other animals for money. Well, I don't have cardboard signs, but they've got people asking other people for money to support all of their drinking habits. So just be warned with the koala bear that you pick it up, you cuddle it to you. You might, you know, it's the same way as if you cuddle a bum. You might cuddle a bum to you and go, oh, this is a nice experience. 5 minutes later, the bum is ranting in your fucking ear.
Hey, fuck yeah!
Yelling and screaming and smelling like urine. That's what you've got to watch out for with the koalas. So just take that in note, they're not all cute and cuddly. Here's another thing too, while we're on the topic of animals that don't appear to be the way that they are, just be warned that Australia is full of fucking animals that will kill you. Full of them. We're not just 1 or 2, we've got fucking millions of the bastards. So just keep out of their way. It's as simple as that. You don't have to get all, ooh, and, you know, be all frightened and shit. Just keep out of the way. You see a snake, you walk away. You see a spider, you don't step on it because that'll just piss it off. Just leave it and walk away. That's the best advice I can possibly give you. Don't get in the way of any Australian animals, especially not crocodiles.
Right.
Steve Irwin, he used to fiddle around with crocodiles all the time. He's Australian, he was allowed. Don't you go fiddling around with any fucking animals in Australia, because if you do, I swear to God, you'll be in so much trouble you won't know what to do with yourself.
You could always make a flowery bonnet.
So that's about it, really. And if you ever decide to come visit the country, I'll put another shrimp on the barbie for ya. No worries. Or, as we say in Australia, no whacking furries. So there you go. That's my personal diatribe on the way to approach Australia as a country. If you do come to the country as well, expect to hear more of that sort of accent than my sort of accent. And with that I say adieu.
And if you don't like beers, fuck off.